Hey folks, we're back. Remnants of the Precursors, and this is a Meklar game. Let's see where we were at. We're on turn 134, stardate 1214. Let's just see where we got to in the last game. Okay, so really it's a toss-up now between myself and the Alkari. The Ignioids have got a lot of planets, but we've just destroyed their main fleet, really. So they've got a lot of planets and they've got the capability to do us some damage, but I don't think they're we at least for the time being we've staved off that particular threat. The Alkari are something more to be a little bit worried about. They've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 planets to our 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh yeah, God. It's still too early. And yeah, so I mean we're going to outproduce them. There's nothing that the Alkari can do about that unless they've got a bunch of really good planets. They've actually currently got better production, but they've not been at war. And we are about to start taking more of these Ignioid planets. I've just bombed Pier back to the Stone Age, and it's only a minimal planet, but we do want to get something up on this. So first thing I'm going to do is at Meklar, I'm just going to quickly switch this ion fusion bomber over to a colony ship, and we're going to send that over to Pier. So we've got a large fleet at Sugil, and we've got another a few ships over at Opal. We are sending a strike force over to Titan in order to take on these ships, but they've got quite a few of them now. Now, 4 MPG bombers and 4 ion fusion bombers should be able to do the trick against those feldspars. They have, if I remember right, the feldspar has lots of heavy lasers. Yeah, the feldspar has lots of heavy lasers. The magma is Hyper-V rockets. Now, these are going to be a bit more troublesome for us. They're going to do a lot of damage. They also have they don't have it on this planet, but they've got a model called the Rhyolite, or the Rhyolite, which is a bomber. It's strictly a bomber. It doesn't have anything else on it, so it's absolutely useless unless it's going against our planet. So we don't have to worry about that for the time being. I'm not even sure if they have many of those. In fact, I could have looked here, couldn't I? Yeah, we can't actually see. It doesn't actually tell us how many of each individual ship they've got. There's just a general report. They've got 37 large ships. That is a lot, by the way. We've got 38 large ships, but we've got a few more medium. So I mean, our fleets are they're not too far off one another. But we do need to build more ships. However, I do want to get this colony ship out to Pier really quick. And the reason being is because if the Alkari or the Cylons detect it first, they're going to sneak someone in there. We are starting to build up ships for Adhil now, and we've actually got a few ships over Eulalia. This is the Merchant's homeworld, and we're going to take the Merchant's homeworld. I'm going to try to take that, I think, with populations. I don't think that they've got the technology to be able to stand up to us. Actually, let's just double check this. And intelligence, that's what I want. So now they've not got anything that we've not got. They might well have. They've got personal deflector shields, hand lasers. What have we got in those fields? I'm sure we might have had a better weapon. We've got iron rifles. I think we should be able to take the merchants down here. So how can we do this? We can bomb them up a little bit and take their population down. That might be an idea. Yeah, let's send one more bomber over. I'm going to give them a few rounds of bombing, and then I'm going to start sending population over. I don't like to have to rebuild factories unless I have to. However, it's probably going to be easier for us to build a few more factories than it is to recover if we send a lot of pops. So I want to take these guys down to about 40 population, and then I'm going to send about 60 of my own, and that should do the job, I'm hoping. So that's the plan with the Persians, and then once we'll banish them to Fomalhaut there, Fomalhaut. So we'll take Eulalia because that's a juicy planet, and we want that. Incidentally, while we've got some scouts, let's just start scouting some of these systems that I've neglected scouting. I think that might be the only one actually. Let's send a scout over there anyway, and we can actually figure out what's going on over there. We don't have any enemy incoming ships. First, just before I start rolling the turns on, I would like to look at something else. Let's just take the security tax down a touch. No, I'll leave it there. What I wanted to do was just check on our spending here. Did we actually steal anything from the... No, we didn't manage to... We've not started stealing anything. I'd like to take Battle Computers Mark 3 off the Ignioids. It might just be better doing sabotage for the time being. Yeah. Spending quite a lot of money on espionage as well. That's a lot. That is a lot of money to be spending. Although we are getting a lot of money too, to be fair. We don't have a spy in humans, so let's just get some spy networks going in against the human faction. The Alkari we could probably steal from, although, yeah, I don't think we'll get caught. Well, we might. I say that. We probably will. But I think it's worth trying. I'd quite like improved teleporting. And we might be able to actually just trade that for them, thinking about it. I'm sorry, I'm being a bit impulsive this morning. Okay, so let's have a look to see what they've got. I've done this before, didn't I? I didn't really want any of these technologies off them. I'm not willing to trade them any of these. Like, these are all really useful techs. I mean, I suppose I could give him... No, inertial stabilizers you do not give to the Alkari. I don't know if the AI uses them, but that's just a recipe for disaster. Sublight drives I don't like handing over, but they've got, mind you, they do get good propulsion tech anyway. That might be the one to trade for. Okay, I'm going to give them that. Okay, so the thought process there is that they're going to get that eventually anyway, unless they missed it out on their tech tree. And if they missed it out on the tech tree, they're going to get another one eventually. And they're within striking range of my fleets anyway, of my systems anyway. Look, so I suppose I could get to Pentium now and Opal, but it's okay. I'm really not that bothered. I'm really not that bothered. So let's go on to the next turn. Okay. Oh, we built 2 colony ships. That was too many. Okay. They've just got 2 missile bases here. Wow, they built those quick. I wonder if they must have dumped some into the spending, into the... We should be okay. We might be okay. Let's just try and... Let's put it on autoplay. There we go. Yeah, we managed to get that one. Okay. And the Ignioids are trying to take tier back. With 5 scouts and one ship with Hyper-Vs. This is not going to do me any damage whatsoever, so I'm going to auto play that one. And then here we go. Now this is our strike force on Titan. So we've got 5 Feldspars, 5 Magnus with Hyper-Vs, and then we've got this Slate which has got 7 Hyper-Vs. So we've got quite a lot of missiles to go up against. So this could be quite this could be a risky maneuver. However, let's see if we can take... Oh, wow, yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage here. We've almost lost a ship. Yeah, we've lost one already. Okay, we've taken... we dropped them down too. Let's see how quickly we can... If we can take these Feldspars down, we might be able to stand a chance. I don't think that they can beat me here. Oh, those missiles are going to do a lot of damage. Fortunately, they're only Hyper-Vs. They're really not that strong. Okay, they've got 10 damage left, so I want to... Let's move these ion fusion bombers to take out this Slate here. Okay, that's the MPG bombers through. Oh, we lost one now, though. So we've lost 2 ships, but we can start getting these nuclear bombs off onto the planet. And that's it. Their missile bases are done. So I think we've got this one in the bag. Let's just auto-play it now. Yeah, they ran away. They realised they couldn't win. Excellent job. Successful raid. So we've now got a fleet above Titan. And we've got ship combat above Dartol as well. This is another raid that we decided to go on. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. We'll easily win. Okay. Titan. And do we want to bombard the Persians? Yes, we do. Let's start bombarding the Persians. We'll try and take their population down to something that's a little bit more manageable. The Ignioid colony. Now we can't take this Inferno planet, so I'm just gonna raise this one, I think. And this one here it's a rich planet. I really want that, so I don't want to bombard this. They have got ships incoming. Cylons want improved space scanner for Duralloy. Go on then. And we got improved terraforming too from the Alkari. Excellent. So we can start terraforming our planets and making even more factories, which is exactly what we want. So yeah, we're really starting to push the Ignioids back now. I'm pleased about this. I actually thought they were kind of going to be a bit more of a threat than they are, but they didn't really have much in the way of a fleet to be able to hurt us with. I am going to take down. I think I'm going to send one more of these ion fusion bombers over. We're still building them every turn as well from Adhill. Eulalia, we're just going to start sending. We're just going to start bombing them. I'm going to probably try to get the population down to. Mind you, see, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to take out more pops than more factories than I am population. Oh well, once we've got more bombers there, we can make a decision. See how many we're taking out a turn. The Prrshan fleet's retreating to Formalha. They're defeated. They're really defeated now. There's nothing much that they're going to be able to do to us. Okay, just going to have a quick look at the system fleet. These are all our targets. So these are all enemy colonies that are basically within range of a strike range. And it tells you how many bases they've got as well. It's a really useful little screen. You know, you can just, without having to, to go over every single planet to mouse over to see how many they've got. Still don't have any missile bases on our home world, which is probably not wise. Let's just get rid of those colony ships now. I'm going to actually build some missile bases. Yeah, there's been an update to the way that the eco slider works, so we don't have to keep micromanaging it now, providing we leave it off. So they'll basically, unless you deliberately set it higher or lower, it will always jump back to growth. Sorry, it will always jump back to just to the threshold of being clean. So we can just, I'm just going to go through my planets here and just drop that off. I never intend to leave that on, to leave these on. I use it just so I can, it snaps to it a lot easier, you see. Okay, Zoltar's still building ships. Yeah, we're still getting quite a few of these ion fusion bombers out. I just want to build a massive fleet of these things. At the moment, they're exceptionally effective. We can probably build some better stuff soon. But I think we've got hard beam now, or we're researching hard. We're researching hard beam. Yeah, our tech output's still reasonable. I think we're still keeping ahead of the technology game. Yeah, we're well ahead. The Cylons are our closest competitor. We'll have to deal with them soon. They're in this corner of the galaxy, or this third of the galaxy. They're probably going to be the most serious competitor. I mean, the Alkari have got more planets, but once I've taken the silicoids out and taken their systems, I mean, if we can get most of these silicoid systems, providing they're systems that I can take, this is going to set us up for the rest of the game. It might well be an idea then to try taking the Alkari out finally, and then we can just corner. You know, we've got this corner really before we start heading off. Because if we've got a lot of planets and a large industrial base, anything we come up against is going to be easy pickings. Okay. We've got loads of ships at Sugil now. We don't need all these ships here. I think I can start sending out some more raids. So we're within striking range of Geode. We're in striking range of Noom. Datol, we already know. Datol, I'm going to send... How many... it's only got 14 pops. I'm going to send some transports out now from Meklar. And we need to send probably about... Let's send 20. That's probably enough that I can start growing them back. And I'll just put the what's it ships on hold. Sorry, the other spending on hold. Now where are these guys going? And yeah, we want to deploy them. I don't want two colony ships going in the same place, so I want one colony ship going to Pier. There we go. I will just the other colony ship I probably should cancel unless there's another fleet around here that we can expand to. Yeah, we've got Draco. We need controlled Inferno. Oh, and there's Ares. There's a dead planet at Ares here too. Which one's this? This is an arid planet. That might be a better place to go. That planet to go for. Let's see if we can get that before someone else takes it. That would be fun. I would like to take that. Okay, so it saves it. You don't really want colony ships sat around doing nothing. They're expensive. They take a lot of maintenance cost. They cost a lot of maintenance. Okay, Pentium's got a couple of ships here, so I'm going to send these. Maybe just leave them there. Oh no, Pentium's got loads of missile bases, so let's perhaps send these two to Sughill, and Sughill can now afford to send probably a couple of ion fusion bombers, maybe 3 ion fusion bombers and an MPG bomber. We'll send those to Geode. It's got 6 bases on. That's a fair amount, but I'm not sure how. We can't. Yeah, they haven't got much in the way of defences. I think that should be okay for 6 missile bases. Maybe I'll send one more. Actually, maybe I'll send one. I'll send one more ion fusion bomber over. Is that allowing me to do it? Yeah, I think so. In fact, I think I just sent 2, so I've only got 2 defending here. That's not a lot. Actually, I might be able to send. Yeah, let's just start redistributing some of these ships out. We are going to be building more as well. We can just remember that there are going to be more ships being pumped out. Meklar needs to make up for those transports that were sent out. I might actually just send. I might send 10 from Sughill to maybe 5. No, let's send 10 and just. No, let's just keep that growth. We still want to be building some factories all the time, really. Okay. Oh dear, now what? Is this space crystal? Ah, the space crystal has been spotted approaching the Oesigi system. Defending AVRI colonists and fleets are preparing for the worst. I would. That thing's horrible. Okay, I'm going to auto-resolve this battle again. There we go. Oh, we lost the ship. Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we lost some ships. We didn't. No, we're just up there hiding. 2 slates with 7 loads of Hyper-Vs. Again, I'm going to auto-play this. I don't think they're going to be able to... Yeah, they just don't have enough ships to be able to take us on. They picked that war badly. But at least the AI tried, right? Okay, there we go. So we bombarded some of their population in their factories. Same here. I'm just going to bomb this into the dust. We don't want to bombard this planet here. We want to take this. This is a rich planet. Okay, enhanced eco restoration. Eliminates 5 units of industrial waste for a cost of 1 BC, which is a net growth for our economy, essentially. Controlled Inferno would be a good one at this point. And we've got all the planetary techs. Improved terraforming is also great. Soil enrichment is excellent because it converts standard planets to fertile environments, increasing population growth by 50% and raising the base planetary size by 25%. That's amazing. I might actually go straight for that. I think that's even more important than getting improved terraforming, actually. Yeah, there's a biotoxin antidote when they're not using death spores. So let's just go straight for that. And what else have we got incoming? Zortrium armor. Oh, we just got Duralloy as well. So we've actually got better armor for our ships now. We could start considering build. Once we've got Zortrium, I think I'll start making a better ship design, and we'll come up with something new that's a little bit more dangerous than what we've got right now. And to be honest, we've got some pretty dangerous ships as it is. Yeah, let's bomb down the Persian world down to about 50 pops, and then I'm going to start sending population over to start taking it out, I think. And then once we've got Ylaria, that's a decent planet on this side. Yeah, there is this dead planet here to colonize too. That might be worth getting. Let's just let's design ourselves a dead colony ship, and we'll take that. I'm just gonna put I'll put heavy laser or something on it, just so that we've got something to chase away scouts with. Sublight drive, yeah, let's go for it. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit more. That's okay. You don't really need to put weapons on colony ships, but I sometimes do, and the reason being is just so that it can drive off anything that it might bump into. If it just it bumps into something not very good, but it's debatable as to whether at this point in the game that's a good idea or not. But oops. Dead colony, there we go. And so let's get Adhill to just build 1 dead colony ship. There we go. I might actually build a few more missile bases on this one. Right. Okay, let's bomb Titan, and then we're going to go for this Neum here. Now, every planet that I don't take, I need to be keeping ships over to stop AVRI, or sorry, the Alkari or Cylons or the Ignioids from colonizing. But really, what I want to be doing is taking those planets for myself. It's going to be difficult to populate them all out at this point of the game, whilst I'm at war at least. But we should be able to. We should be able to take them on, and take them on and build them up. Let's switch this out now to missile bases. Why is that 5 years for a missile base? Okay, we can actually build more. We've actually got to that point now where we can build more factories anyway. So, in fact, all of these systems look like they can actually build some more industry. So let's do that. Oops. There we go. Mainframe, Alderson. Yeah, that one's okay. This one, we're building that dead colony there. Pentium can build some more. So no, I don't want to be putting anything into tech while I've got an advantage, while I can still build. Why is that going into reserve? Oh, I see. It's because of our population. We need to build. We need to grow our pops first. We don't have enough population to be able to control all those. So and the rest of them, we're doing okay. We don't want to be building ships at Opal while we can still be building industry. So let's. Oh no, again, and it's population. I see what's happened. Sorry, because we've got this. We got that improved ecology tech. We can now increase the size of our. We can increase the size of our planets, so we just need to grow our pops a little bit and then we'll start put some more into the factories. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, I don't want to be completely taking out of tech here. Okay, and we got the dead colony ship, so we need to remember to take that off. Let's just auto resolve that battle, and we've got a hostile Ignioid fleet. It's just one slate, and we're going to auto resolve that one too. Okay. And we found, yeah, let's just retreat that scout. Yeah, okay. So we're mostly taking out factories. This is the thing. If you want, I like how this works. It's much easier to destroy factories than it is to destroy population. That means it takes away the advantage of just being able to bomb their pops down and then just gain a load of factories. So we're not going to get much in the way of factories from the Persians, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna try to get them down to about 50 and then salvage what we can. Let's just bombard this colony. There we go. Titan's gone, and this one is their rich planet. We don't want to. I might just. Yeah, let's just take some of their pops down so that we've just got. Oh, here we go. We've got 10 in it to start off with. Now we've got better armor than them now. Oh, I think we're going to win. Oh, they just won. They held on by one troop. They want enhanced eco restoration for death spores. I'm not really bothered about death spores. I can get that later if I ever decide I want to nuke the entire galaxy. Okay. Yeah, the Alkari are happy that we're taking out the Persians. Okay, so why is that? Have we got to terraform? Is that the thing? No. There we go. Oh, okay, so it's just 21. That's why. My bad. So just bear with me a second, guys. I remember watching Sula on YouTube playing this, saying, "Oh, I know that it's probably kind of not that exciting watching somebody just scroll through the just adjust sliders." And Master of Orion 1 was even more of a ball ache than this. I mean, like this is actually quite easy to do compared to Master of Orion 1. But I actually really liked Sula's videos. I thought he made Master of Orion 1 just seem really fun and exciting. And yeah, props to Sula, man. That guy's great. Oh, here we go. Now we've got eyes on the humans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got 8 planets. We are within range of them too once we've taken Yaleria. In fact, we can actually reach them from Adhill by the looks of it. Interesting. That's an interesting situation. So they might well be a good conquest. We've got to be careful about human races. And the reason being is because they managed to make friends very easily because of their racial bonus that they've got. So if we go to diplomacy, look, they've got non-aggression pacts with 4 factions. Oh no, sorry, 3 factions. They were all with the Clacons. So that's some Clacon-based faction. Ignioids are also at the war with the Cylon and the Alkari. Yeah, I did have this war with those guys quite easily, and I did forget that the... Ah, look. The Alkari are actually attacking. Let's move this... let's go and attack Noom myself. I don't want the... Let's get rid of the Alkari there. I don't want them to take that planet. I definitely don't want them to take that planet. It might be worth just sending 1 ion fusion bomber and stationing it over Titan there. We've got more transports on the way to Datal. They'll take that next turn, and then we've got a nice mineral-rich planet there. Just excuse me. 7 missile bases. Okay, I'm gonna auto-resolve this because I know we're gonna win. Okay, we lost the scout, but that's okay. The scout might have retreated. And we're in a hostile human system. Oh, they got scatter pack Vs. Interesting. Okay. 3 slates. We're going to win that one. Let's just auto resolve that. I don't play all the battles, particularly when I'm playing online, because if it's just going to be an easy win, it's not very exciting for you guys to see. So, okay. So explore Geo. This must be their homeworld. Yeah, it is. It's the Ignioid homeworld. Look, and bomb the Persians. Okay, we're getting to the point now where we can probably start taking the Persians down. Yeah, I want to bomb those guys. Population 1. No, we do not want to bomb them. There's just 1 Ignioid warrior, and he was vaporized. Okay, but they did manage to kill one of our troops. Okay, human triumvirate want that improved terraforming. They're going to give us improved industrial tech. I'm not sure. I think that I might have 7. So we've got Zortrium armor. Reduced industrial waste 60 would be useful. Armored exoskeleton gives us 20 to all ground combat rolls. It basically turns you into a Bullrathi. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to go for improved industrial waste though. Okay. Cylons are happy that we're honouring our. Well, we're not honouring anything, but they're just happy that we're attacking them. Okay, so let's get... First we need to... No, we want to... No, we don't want to terraform. Let's just get out of waste. There we go. And then we need to build industry up. On Datal. Yeah, they're going to retake that. They're going to try to retake it, I should say. So we've just got to make sure we've got plenty of ships. Meklar has reached its maximum factories. So let's just drop this back down. And we want to start putting into defense. So there we go. Opal has reached its maximum number of 50 colonists. Yeah, we'll just keep that on factories. And Pentium, same. Okay. How many ships have we got incoming here? Yeah, we've got more ships incoming that I'm happy to deal with. So let's send another ion fusion bomber. In fact, I might just send 2. No, I just sent 3. That's not what I wanted to do. I think I'll send 1 of those and 1 of those. There we go. We'll just send 1 of each. Just so that we can take out these ships. We should be able to take out 1 at a time. But they have got 21 transports here, and we're not going to be able to take all those transports out. Meklar can probably send some more transports down to Datal, I think. Let's send 10 down, and just... There we go. Let's go back into shields. Yeah, hopefully we... Oh, the Alkari, they left. They just sent a bunch of fighters down and expecting to take out the... Oh, wow, they've got 9 ships there. That might be a bit much for us to handle. Yes, I think it probably is. So... let's send these out to Opal. Yeah, I'll send them to Opal. And then from Opal we can send that one ion fusion bomb over to Titan. Yeah, so reinforce this area here. We've got a fair few ships here too that Sugil that aren't under attack, so I'm going to send a couple of ion fusion bombers down to, maybe down to, yeah, that's right. We'll just start jiggling these around. There we go. From here we can strike at these. The Ignioids are in real trouble now. And with the Persians at 64 pops, I might be able to start sending some transports from Adhill. Let's just do that. Let's see if we can take them out now. Let's just send a whole load, and then we'll start building those back up. Yeah, we'll send 20 send 30 from there. We'll send some from mainframe. We'll start jiggling these pops around a bit. This kind of micromanagement with population management is acceptable for me. I think it's fair. Oh, yeah, we're already sending some to Dartol though, weren't we? So let's just cancel on. We are going to hit our production heavily. It's going to damage our production at Adhill. This is, but oh, we didn't send that dead colony ship either. So let's send that over to, which one was it? Was it this one here? That's an Arid. Oh, it was Sicaris, and it looks like it's been taken. Is there another dead? All right, let's just have a look if there's another dead system around. There's an Inferno there we can't take. Minimal, Arid. No, that's it. Let's just scrap that colony ship, otherwise we're just paying for it, and it's just no use. So let's go to design, dead colony, and we just scrap the design. There we go. That just gets rid of all your ships. Job done. So, some people don't like the way that you only have 6 fleets in Master of Orion 1 and you can't upgrade shit. I like it. It just means that there is less micromanagement, having to just mess around kind of going through all your ships, and it adds some interesting tactical choices too, because you have to decide whether to disassemble your fleets at a critical moment if you've got a better tech. I think it just adds more choice to the game. Some people really don't like that idea. They think that's rubbish. They think it's just a design flaw. It is not a design flaw. It's definitely a design. It was intended as a feature. Now it's debatable as to whether that succeeded as a feature or not, but it was definitely intended as a design feature. There was nothing in the constraints of the original Master of Orion game with the technology that was being used that could stop them from having multiple fleets. It was clearly a design choice. Now, you know, like I say, it's debatable as to whether that was a good choice or not, but I'm not going to go into that. There are people who like Master of Orion 1 and Remnants the Precursors, and there are people who think that that it's not so great, and that, you know, that Master of Orion 2 is the God's gift to 4X games, and yeah, we're just going to have to disagree on that. I do like Master of Orion 2, by the way. I haven't played it as much as I played this, but I do like it. I missed out on the Master of Orion games first time round. I played Civ 2, and I think I played Civ 1, but I don't remember because I was a teenager. But I definitely played Civilization 2 early. I think that must have been 1995, maybe. In fact, I don't know if even Civ 2 was out then, so it might have been Civ 1 that I played. But anyway, I played one of the very early Civ games. I played Alpha Centauri to death. I loved that game. And I played Star Wars Rebellion as well, which was probably my first Space 4X game, which is it's a flawed game in some ways, but that's also an excellent game. That had some ideas in it that some game mechanic ideas that haven't really been used very much since. I didn't see the way that it dealt with building slots until Stars in Shadow, maybe Galciv, I guess. But like the idea of having that, you don't like in Master of Orion 2. One of the things I don't like about Master of Orion 2 is that, you know, you can just build everything everywhere, and you can just, you know, you're intended to do that as well. It doesn't really, maybe at the highest difficulty settings it doesn't really work like that, but that whole kind of build everything everywhere thing, it's not so bad and annoying in Master of Magic, particularly with Caster of Magic mod, because Cerevi's really changed the way that the buildings work. So Caster of Magic really isn't such a big problem, although you still kind of build most stuff everywhere. But certainly with Master of Orion 2, you had to, the building system just didn't work. It was just excessive micromanagement, and it wasn't really that fun. But yeah, Star Wars Rebellion made it so you could the planets, you know, certain planets could only have 3 or 4 mining slots or 3 or 4 factory slots, that kind of thing. It was just really cool. Also, what was great about Star Wars Rebellion was that these ships, when they were in transit between systems, you didn't know where they were. They just disappeared. You couldn't see them in hyperspace. So at any moment, Darth Vader could just rock up at one of your main systems with a massive fleet and just nuke it. Or he could just pop up and he could just do some crazy espionage mission from out of nowhere, and he would fight Luke, and it would start this whole story thing going off, you know, where him and Luke start fighting, and I am your father and all that stuff. So like Star Wars Rebellion is a really good game, man. Like the tactical combat sucked in it. So the tactical, and it was ambitious as well. And you know, it didn't suck because it was a bad game. It sucked because it just wasn't really very well done. But I mean, it was really ambitious. It was a 3D tactical combat game. But yeah, Star Wars Rebellion, that was one of the first ones I played. So I've digressed a little bit, but I didn't play Master of Orion and Master of Orion 2 the first time around. So I don't really have the nostalgia for it that other people do. So it's not a nostalgic thing for me to play this game. So I don't have those rose-tinted glasses when I look at the game design. And that's probably why I see Master of Orion 1 as a better game. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people. I speak to a few people online, including Ray, who's the developer of this game, and Ray's very passionate about Master of Orion, and he likes Master of Orion 2 as well. But I just think that the design philosophy behind Master of Orion 1 was to try to reduce the potential micromanagement that might happen in a game like this. They foresaw that. I don't know if they were completely successful. In fact, if you look at people, if you go and watch Sula playing Master of Orion 1 on Impossible, and you'll see that there is a lot of micro. There's lots of this, you know, kind of just like really messing around with all the sliders just to min-max, and, you know, sending transports out constantly and stuff. And it's just the way that you had to play on the hardest settings. Okay, I'm going to end the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and yeah, these wars are really starting to hot up, aren't they? We're pushing the Ignioids back. We've got to keep an eye out on the Alkari. We've got a new potential target with the humans. And I'm glad to see that the Cylons they're not really growing like they sometimes do. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to end it there. See you later, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode.